We're here at Tech Labs at the Computex 2010 show in Taipei. We're at the Thermaltake booth, the manufacturers of the Level 10 case. As you can see here, this is a custom case Thermaltake made, all painted. Really, really cool. Manufactured by BMW, if I'm not mistaken. Thermaltake has a couple of new products they're showing off this year, and we have Ransom from Thermaltake who's going to show us some of his new stuff this year. It looks like they have a small form factor case that's geared towards enthusiasts and gamers. Ransom.
Hi, Tech Lab fans, and today I want to show you is the Armor A30. This is actually a LAN box that what we have, and now this is more enhanced and specifically targeted for gaming. What's so special about this case is we have a huge fan on the top, so to dissipate your heat.
That is awesome, and it looks like it's actually centered right over the motherboard chassis, so you get the cooling from the fan over everything. Now, is this your primary means of cooling the board?
Well, actually, on the rear side, you have a 260mm fan that exhausts it out, and this case actually fit a full-size video card, about 12 inches long.
That's absolutely awesome. So you have it supports micro ATX motherboards.
It's for micro ATX only and
SLI. But the case itself will support a full-size graphics card.
Yes.
58 series.
5870.
What about the new NVIDIA GTX 400, the Fermi cards?
And that is also available. For right now, this thing you can fit 470 and 465 at any time.
That's absolutely awesome. Awesome. I can see that you have top-mounted power supply. How many hard drives can you fit in this computer?
Well, basically, this thing you can fit up to 4 hard drive, and depend what kind of drive you use. Okay, and you can mount it on the top, on the side, and you can mount your SSD top right here. Okay, so it's up to depends on what you want in the case. And the easy thing is that it has a motherboard tray. Okay, we know that there's a tiny space for you to work around, but then we make it a tray, so put everything on a tray, then slide it in, connect the power, you're ready to go.
Okay, so for those enthusiasts out there who want a portable gaming system, but if you're anything like me and you can't fit your fat fingers in there to work on everything and plug everything in, it looks like the case and motherboard, the motherboard slides out from the back, you put all your components in, and you can slide it in and then just plug everything in and you're done. And you can actually, if you can see from the top here, Matt, you can fit your hand into the case and work on everything just fine. So, and it looks like they have more than enough clearance for small to medium height heat sinks for the CPU to fit in there. As you can see from the front, you've got two 5.5-inch drive bays and a 3.5-inch bay for a hard drive. Is this right? That's a removable hard drive? Yes. Very cool. Very cool.
And then a USB 3.0.
That's a 3.0 port?
Yes.
Very, very cool. Very nice. It looks like the whole front is grill mesh. Is that to allow for better airflow as well?
Mesh, and then there's a 12-centimeter fan right in front, just to suck in the air. And then on the side, both sides, you can actually have air going in.
So for those of us on the other side of the pond, that means that he's got a 120mm fan up front. It actually looks like a 92mm fan. And this top one here is like, what, a 360?
It's actually 200.
Oh, a 200mm fan. That's just humongous. So absolutely no noise. It looks cool. Now we're going to ask the hard questions now, and let's see if we'll get a straight answer out of Ransom. What's the street price on this baby in the U.S.?
We will target that at $129.
So for $129 US, you guys can expect to fit pretty much everything in your normal case in a case that you can just carry with you. This is awesome. Let's see. I see some pretty unique looking heat sinks over here. Can we take a look at those?
Yes, let's move around here.
That is awesome. So we have, is this pretty much going to be the standard color scheme? You're going to offer this in other color schemes, or?
This cooler basically we target on quiet, right? Qing right here is mean in Chinese is quiet and environmental friendly. So we put green everywhere. And this cooler is not just quiet. It has 2 fans. It's powerful enough to cool the best processor around, especially when Intel launched the new unlocked processors. This is actually a great cooler.
So it's a push-pull design. Looks like what, 5 heat pipes? 10 heat pipes?
Actually, it's 5 heat pipes bent together. Okay, you want to say 10 or 5. So heat pipe is around like 1 feet long. So we bend it out, and just to make sure that the performance is cool enough for the new processors that's coming out to the market.
It looks like it comes with an entire kit here, with all of your socket hold downs and thermal pastes, etc. This is actually a pretty good way of presenting this instead of in a baggie, which is what most heatsinks come with. You've got a way of tying it down. What is this hold down here? I'm not familiar with that one.
Well, let me show you guys.
The retention screws there.
This is a new retention screws.
For which particular socket does that work?
For Intel and for AMD socket.
Okay.
This is a new thing that we're going to design next. Is we want to make this universal. Okay. So the bracket will look like that on the back. And this is the Intel bracket.
So one bracket for pretty much all your socket needs.
And this is the AMD bracket. They almost look light. Okay. But it fits everything. Just one bracket and fits all the components.
Now this has got to be new. I didn't see this at CES. You've got this fan here that is like the thinnest wire frame that you could get to hold that fan in. How much CFM, what RPM is this fan?
Well, let's check the spec right here.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. Now, both fans are actually the same. Okay. But the front and the back has a different CFM. The reason is that when you suck in and you exhaust out, it's totally different. When you have push and then one pull. And from the CFM, it's actually 42 and 37. All right, just to balance out, we don't have any bouncing noise or whining air noise around the cooler in your case.
Very cool. And again, what can we expect to see this have a street price of in the U.S.?
The street price, we target around like $50. And you'll see it in the market around 2 months.
Okay, what outlets could somebody in the U.S. go to pick this up?
Well, a lot of places such as Amazon, Newegg, Tiger Direct, Best Buy. Okay, online and offline, you can get it. It should be really wow.
So pretty much any place that you guys are looking for to pick up this heatsink, it's going to be available. Well, thank you very much, Ramson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the review will be up too on Tech Rare Labs. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll bring this stuff to you firsthand, so stay tuned to our website.